What's happening, guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, my name is Terry Melda and you're sipping, spilling and seeing the tea with me. And the tea today in this video is a chit chat, get ready with me. So a chin wag, get ready with tea, as in Terry. Yeah, I just thought it's been a while since I've spoken to you guys about what's going on. Plus there's some massive news that I want to talk about. So let's just get right into this video. If you watch my previous Get Ready With Me videos, I talk a lot and I don't do enough makeup, but I didn't want to just sit and just talk to the camera. I don't know, I just didn't feel like doing that. I did record this before and I just didn't like how it came out, and I hope that I like how this comes out. So yeah, and I might not say everything that I'm using, but I will endeavour to list everything below. So this is just the Fix Plus Coconut MAC Prep and Prime Finishing Spray, Finishing Mist. I'm just going to colour correct or just conceal with the Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer in Sucre and in Caramel. I'm just going to use both as in where I want to use them. So what's good with me? What's been going on basically is actually let's start from the very beginning. If you have been following me since I started my channel in 2019, you might have seen some videos called Tune Time when I was trying to get into my music production bag, and I'm still trying to get into that bag. You know, I was just trying to, because I wanted to take it more seriously getting into music, but I wanted to kind of also be able to produce because I play 3 instruments. Loads of people know this, but I don't say it enough, but I can play 3 instruments. I can play the piano, viola and guitar. The piano and viola I can play up to grade 6 level, and I could play beyond, but as in terms of, that's when I stopped, I guess, doing exams or being taught because of school and other commitments. So yeah, that's why I say up to grade 6. The guitar I taught myself, just basically playing, so if I heard a song that I liked, I'll teach myself how to play it by ear, so I didn't actually get formal music lessons on how to play the guitar. For those that don't know, you can Google it, but a viola is basically a bigger version of a violin, or it's a bigger violin but a small cello. That's how I like to describe it, because the viola has the same strings as a cello, but the way it's played is like a violin, so that's why it's a bigger violin but a small cello. I'm taking longer to conceal than I need to be, so sorry. Let me just quickly do this. Okay, I should blend this out. I was going to put on foundation, then I thought, let me just blend this out a bit. I said all of that to say I've got the skills to play musical instruments. It would make sense that I would be, you know, composing songs or making my own beats, but this doesn't always end up that way. Most people just have a musical ear and can just teach themselves how to do that. They don't necessarily play musical instruments, and that is, I think that's really like a great talent to have. But you know, when it's just one of those things that I haven't picked up the violin in so long. Piano, I just play around with it. Guitar, it's been a while as well, so I'm just like, I need to actually be using these skills that I have, put them to use. I used to compose songs like ages ago, so that's why I did that whole SoundCloud video. That's when I was in my guitar bag, songwriting, creating songs and stuff. Those were very juvenile songs that I was creating, but it was something. That's why I was like, you know what, I need to like take this seriously and get in my music bag. I should have said this earlier. I'm looking down because my mirror is just there, so I'm looking down here. I'm just taking the Nars Soft Matte Complete Foundation in Tahoe. I'm just gonna use that on my face. I already think I've put too much on my face. Yeah, I was basically dabbling. Yeah, as you saw from my videos, I was kind of like getting to grips as to, you know, what equipment I would need, how to use the software like Logic Pro X or Logic Pro 10. Oh snap, I put way too much, but it's all good. We can bring this back, guys. I was just trying to find a way to teach myself how to do these things using like resources like Google and YouTube and stuff. just to find a way to teach myself how to do that. And I thought I would document it, but then it was kind of hard for me to film myself and also the screen and sync it and stuff like that. So that was another thing that I had to like get to grips with learning. So I think I just fell off the face of the earth with regards to that, but I was doing it in the background. Yeah, so I was dabbling in that, and I think I got a track that that you've heard. I produced I guess an instrumental that you've heard in my videos before. Definitely probably around that time that I was documenting the tune time videos, you know, me kind of getting into my producer bag, and then kind of the subsequent videos after that I definitely had an instrumental that I was using for most of my videos for the rest of 2019 and for summer 2020 as well. Okay, that wasn't that bad, could have been worse. I'm just taking the MAC Studio Fix powder plus foundation in NC 44.5. I'm doing this sporadically because I'm thinking about what I'm doing but also talking. Maybe I should just give up on telling you what I'm using and just put it in the description box. I'm just gonna go back in with my concealer just for my under eye quick. Yeah, so I had that instrumental going on. Fast forward to what my massive news is. This is gonna make no sense and I hope I can piece it together well. Point being, I was dabbling in music production, and that has led me to my first music production credit, my music production debut, which is a track by August 12th called Love Won't Stand a Chance, which is available now to stream and download. I think I'll put a link in the description box. I'm sure there's a link on August 12th everywhere. Just search it right now. I'm sure you're already hearing it in the background. This is the track I'm talking about. Okay, I was just like gobsmacked because, you know what, I feel like I'm back and forth and it's just not making any sense. I have a song out that I guess co-produced. Isn't that just like amazing? It's just crazy to me. It just absolutely just blew my mind that that's the case for me. Like, it still feels surreal because I've been at home this whole time. You know when you get big news and you kind of like, there's a way you can like celebrate and there's a way that you process it. I feel like there's a way that's processed, whereas I feel like because of this whole pandemic situation, it's really just made the way I process things totally different. Like, when I first found out that he was going to release it, I was like, okay cool. I should have been jumping off the balconies, off of rooftops, off of whatever, but I was like, okay, like that's grand, like super, you know, like let me know the dates. Not really deeping that, yo, this will be on Spotify, this will be on like Apple Music, YouTube, like can you please deep what this means, sis? I wasn't deep in what it meant. I really wasn't. Like, I was really slow to realise that what this meant for me and my personal like music production journey. But yeah, like I've got a track out. That's why I feel like I'm jumping back and forth, because I want to talk about how I processed or how this came about. Yeah, I kind of want to give you the whole play-by-play of everything that went down. I'm just still, I guess, in shock, because it literally, I'm filming this on Sunday and it came out like a couple days ago. So I was saying that, you know, the instrumental that I was using in like most of my YouTube videos, yeah, I just had it there. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it. I wasn't sure if I was going to try and make a song for myself. I had an idea of what I was going to do, but I felt like there was a lot missing from it and I needed help bring it to life. So I was kind of like thinking, what do I do, because like I don't know anything about producing. Like, I'm just making this up as I go along, which I guess is like what it's all about. Like, for most producers, I'm sure it was definitely a case of like, I guess, trial and error, figuring out yourself and finding out what works for you. So I was kind of going through that discovery process, but I got to a point and I felt like I need help. I've been following August 12th for a while on socials, because I used to follow closely. Like, I think this is a point where I wasn't really watching YouTube videos much, but I had been following Diana, aka Tootsie Time, on YouTube from the videos. I think she was getting into a music bag, so from the songs I heard that I liked and I saw who produced it, I was like, oh okay, like I like his vibe, like, you know, I just started following him just to kind of, because I liked his vibe, period. So I've been following him for a minute on socials. Then he must have tweeted I kind of expressing interest that he would like to collaborate with people. So yeah, DM me, as in he was saying like DM me, and yeah, let's start cooking kind of thing. So I was like, okay, he's opening to collaborating people, let me just reach out to him to see if he could give me, like, you know, any advice, some tidbits, or help me like develop this instrumental into something more, because I was kind of stuck as to what to do with it. Like, I got to a point and I was like, I can't do any more by myself, so let's see what he can bring to the table. So I'm just using the Laura Mercier translucent loose setting powder. DM'd him on Twitter, like replying to his tweet, and I was like, yeah, I've just seen this tweet, like, would you be up for, you know, giving me a bit of advice, or listening to something I'm working on? And he was like, yeah, send it through to him. And he was like, yeah, sounds good. Like, he kind of just gave a bit of tidbits of advice, like, yeah, sounds good, and needs this and needs that. And I was like, okay, like, sounds great. But he was like, you know what, actually, send it to me, send the project, the Logic Pro project to him, and yeah, like, let me work on it and I'll like come back to you. And I was like, you know what, that's fine, because I was like, I'm not sure what I'll be doing with it, so cool. Like, I had no issues with it, I had no qualms about him going away and coming back with something. So I sent it to him, and yeah, he kind of went away, came back with this fully realized track, fully realized instrumental. I had a demo, but what he came back with was like a real demo. I don't know what my demo was, because that wasn't it. He went away, came back, and what he came back with was just sounding flames, but it was just an instrumental. And he said, I'm going to go and see if people will, you know, like, you know, when you go fishing, you know, I'm gonna put the bait out and see who latches on and wants to work on the instrumental. I was like, okay, cool. But you know, it's just one of those things where I'm like, okay, I wasn't really deep in that. This is how it works with producers. You make a beat, you see who wants to work, like who wants to buy the beat and use the beat, and then if not, it either gets parked or use it yourself, as if you're an artist anyway, producer. But I don't think I deeped that. He must have done that, and after a while, I can't remember timeline specifically, but I think it was like 2019 he was on the search, and then I think it was like sometime after that, maybe late 2020, Q3 2020, when he came back saying, yeah, I think I'm going to release the track actually, and I'll let you know when and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. Still not deeping that this is gonna go out to people and people are going to hear this. People are going to be streaming this and listening to this. Obviously, I'm doing my own thing, trying to survive the pandemic and, you know, all that. New Year's Eve, like around that time, he messages me saying, yeah, so I'm going to release the track in February. And I was like, what? Yeah, I'm going to release it. So what's your producer name? Like, what would you, because I'm trying to, you know, I want to credit you as sample, like, what was it for? Yeah, sample credits, because he basically looped the chord progression, the chord sequence that I have running through. I guess if you've heard the instrumental of my YouTube videos, you'll recognize it. But that chord progression, that sequence, he'd use that as the basis of the song, basically, the whole track. So it's like, yeah, I want to, you know, put you as a producer for credit. So what's your producer tag? And I was like, what? This is when I was like, this is serious stuff. Like, if I wasn't deep in the severity of the situation, this made me deep it. And I was like, oh my God. Like, okay, right, yeah, mum. I basically went to my mum, straight to my mum, and I was like, so there was a song that, there's a song coming out that I guess I had a hand in producing, co-producing, what's the term, I don't know, and yeah, apparently it's coming out in Feb, and I need to give him a producer name that he can use for producer credits. And Mom was like, what? And I was like, yeah. Mom's just like, wait, what? So I think she must have not deeped the same as me. When at first I wasn't really deep in the situation, she was just like, okay, right, so what do you want to do then? And I was like, well, I want my producer tag to be me, because if anyone wants to, like, I just want it to be me. I've come a whole like journey in terms of me and my name, my identity, whatever. It just doesn't make sense to be using a name that's not mine, and plus it's a unique name. Why would I not use it? Sent it back and I was like, yeah, I'm happy with this because I don't want it to be too different. I want it to be me. I want it to be clear. Yes, that's who it is. There's no ambiguity with it. And yeah, he accepted it, whatever. And all he said was early Feb, and I was like, okay, don't know when that is, but I'm at the ready, poised and ready to support. I'm just going with the Fenty Beauty Killawatt highlighter. I'm gonna use more money today actually. So yeah, I'm just there chilling, like it's New Year's. So I think I must have been speaking to my friends around that time, you know, festive cheer and New Year's or whatever, catching up with friends. And I just told them, I was like, yeah, I've got this track coming out. And they were like, what? It's like, yeah, I've got a track that's coming out in February. Well, it's not me, but it's a track that I co-produced on, and I was just explaining the whole spiel about it. And they were like, wait, what? That's huge. And I was like, yeah, it is, isn't it? Like, it was so surreal to me that I have, like, there was a song that's gonna come out and I had a hand in that song, if that makes sense. Like, it just felt surreal to me that that can be traced back to me. And the fact that the song has a great message to it, it's really well written and I really enjoy it. I've been playing it on loop as I really enjoy it. And so that is an amazing song. Sorry, it's the fact that what I created is running throughout basically the whole track is just wild to me. It's literally amazed me, absolutely amazed me, because I did not see that coming. I think I'm going to do something quick for my eyes. I'm just going in on the Tammi Makeup Revolution Tropical Twilight palette. I'm just using the colours Sand and maybe Tanned or Dawn. The colours I'm referring to are basically these three here. This will be the crease or the base, that to deepen the outer V, and this to line the lid. But I'll see if I want to use this. That's Dawn, Sand and Tanned. I'm still flabbergasted about this actually. I'm still quite shocked. That's basically it. I found out and I was kind of just waiting for August 12th to start promoting it, and then I'll promote it also on my feed, or just let the cat out of the bag that this is happening. Because it was still surreal to me that this was all happening. To this day, it's surreal to me. Yeah, there's a song out that I co-produced. Do you know what was like surreal to me? Was that I could look on the song credits and see my name. I saw on the song credits on Spotify, I could see my name. I could find the song on Instagram to put in my stories. I can use it and put it on my reels if I wanted to. Like, do you not understand what this means? Like, this is just crazy to me. I'm just gonna put it all over my lid, and then if I want to brighten it up, I can brighten it up. Okay, apologies, my camera overheated and timed out on me, so I just finished doing my eye off camera. I use like sand in the crease, or technically the whole lid, but mostly building in the crease and out, and tanned in the outer V and deepening the crease a bit, and then I just put a bit of Dawn just from the, you know, inner corner into the, I guess, the center of the lid, just slightly, just to brighten up a bit. I'm just gonna put some mascara on, so I'm just gonna put on the Nars Climax mascara. I got the mini one in my mini seduction set that I got. Oh, I also put a bit of eyeliner on, just a small line on the lash line, and I tried to do a bit of dotting. I wanted to use the liner to kind of cover the spots out of my face, but I think I just accentuated it more, so I tried to cover it up, and I don't know if I did. I got through most, if not the whole story. Oh no, so obviously I'm promoting the song, the single. Of course, as I said, I follow August 12th on Instagram, on socials and such, and I saw that he posted a picture saying, oh, thank you to DJ Ace for premiering my single on your show on BBC One Extra. And I was just like, wait, what? Sorry, what? You're telling me that this song that I've been just playing around with in my humble abode in my house, I created just on a whim. I didn't really have much of a purpose for it, apart from maybe using it as an instrumental for my YouTube videos. This yeah, obviously was created into a proper full-bodied track, full-bodied single. He's telling me that this is now being played on where? Mainstream radio, BBC One Extra. That took me out. I saw the post whilst I was working, so I was just taking a minute and I was just scrolling on Instagram as you do. I just see the post and I was like, what? So I'm trying to finish putting the mascara on whilst telling you. It just baffled me that this song has come leaps and bounds from where it first started. Leaps and bounds. Like no way. Like, I couldn't believe it. I almost lost my mind. I almost fell off the chair that I was sitting in. I had to take a moment to compose myself because I couldn't believe it. And I was like, wait, but I'm gonna have to tell mum and dad this. So I told mum, as in I told mum that, yeah, this has been played on BBC One Extra. And mum was like, wait, what? When I was thinking about what I was going to do for uni, I did consider a music degree. Yeah, that was swiftly shut down. But I always thought I'd somehow circle back. I don't have any plan as to how I'm doing my liner, by the way, so don't watch me too hard. But this is a Kiko Milano Everlasting Colour lip liner, precision lip liner in the shade 425. I'm doing this, like you can see what I'm doing. And I'm just using the Morphe Mega Matte lipstick in Commit. Oh, it's just crazy that full circle. I've kind of found my way back to doing something that I actually enjoy, which is making music. Like 2020 kind of took it away because yeah, the motivation to get into that, I just didn't find it anywhere. Now this has definitely motivated me. It's made me think that, okay, if this like single release does not motivate me to get my head back in the game of producing or just music in general, then there's something wrong. Basically, because many people know I've been saying for the longest time I'm going to be doing music, and I was doing a lot of talking and not enough action, and yeah, I wasn't really doing the do. So now I feel like people can see that I was doing the do, but I lost my way for a minute, and now I'm going to circle back to doing the do. I'm just taking the E.L.F. Lip Lacquer in Fantasy. I'm just going to use that as a topper today. This is the first time I'm using this. This is going to be my lip topper for most of my nude brown look. It's got a bit of shimmer in there, which is nice, but it's like almost clear. Oh, that looks, oh, I look smackable. I like how my eyeshadow slightly matches my t-shirt. I wasn't sure what I was gonna wear today, so I threw this on. I feel like I look very warm. Yeah, so I've got radio play on a track that I produced. Guys, just listen to it. Just listen to it, guys. Stream it, download it, share it with your friends, use it in your TikToks, use it in your reels, use it in your stories, use it every which way you can. Guys, I'm proud of it. Oh my gosh, it just feels surreal. Like, I don't even know what else to say. I don't know if there's anything more I need to say, but me processing this, I'm still processing it. Like, it just still feels weird to me that this is a reality for me. I hope that this shows that there will be more to come from me. So, you know, keep your ears peeled for some sound waves. No, wait, what? Keep your ears peeled to hear more from me regarding my music, you know? This lip combination that I've done here, I'm gonna have to do again. I like this. Sorry, I'm thinking, where am I going? I'm gonna take this off and go to bed. Like, I feel like I've run out of things to say and I don't want to make this video any longer than it needs to be. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for getting ready with me. Hopefully we may watch this again to actually get ready to go out. I'm trying to be hopeful that we'll be let out to roam the streets at some point. But for the time being, thanks for watching. Please do stream August 12th. Love Won't Stand a Chance on, you know, whatever streaming platforms you have available to you. I think it's just everywhere. I know Spotify because I use Spotify. I'm sure it's on Apple Music. I know it's on YouTube. Just stream it every which way you can. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and comment below like your thoughts of the track, because I'm sure I'll be looping the background. Or when you do listen to it, come back to this video and comment your thoughts, what you think. Yeah, subscribe to my channel, and if you haven't already, and click the notification bell, you know, so you can keep up to date with uploads and more videos from me. And until next time, keep on sipping. Bye.